Hey, it's PHILA, and you're watching philatv, the ultimate YouTube channel. I'm no cinematographer, just a dude with a camera and a dude that wants to build a bunch of dune buggies. Anyways, while searching for a donor car for buggy number 2, which is going to be lime green, I came across this Meyers Manx. I've kind of been chasing it for quite a few years. About 10 years ago, my buddy said it was a real Manx. I mean, it's got little things like tire well and battery well, which, you know, it's pretty significant. The dash is removable, even though it's bonded together. It's got a dash brace in there. But like I said, the spare tire well could be the dead giveaway. So we're going to strip this thing apart and take a look at it and see if it's really a Manx. I know the hood's been changed and there's some color discrepancies between the body and the hood, but that spare tire well is a really giver. Enjoy the video. Okay, here it is. This is an original Manx body. I just scored this at this auto repair shop. As you can see, we got spare tire well back here, got the battery well back there. It's missing any tags, but we'll still see what we can do. I'm not sure I'm going to use this body, but let's see if we can get it verified, because if it is a real Manx body, it might be worth saving. Okay, here we are. We got the Manx hooked up to the truck. Getting ready to haul it home. We're gonna try not to get run over and try not to get pulled over. Okay, what you're looking at here is the donor for the lime green Meyers Manx project. I just picked this buggy up. I've been kind of chasing it for about 10 years. And I just found it, just did a lien sale on it, and now it's mine. Now, this is the first video. I just got it home. I really haven't looked at it in a good many years. The body's pretty tattered, but I suspect that it could be an original Manx, because as you can see here, we have a tire well and we have a battery well. Common. So we're going to do a little view under here, and I see support braces. The hood and the dash is definitely separate. And as you can see, a lot of cracks. It's pretty beat up. But like I said, there's a possibility this could be a real Meyers body. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is get it into the shop and get off all of this padding, because that just looks hideous. Then we're gonna get the roll bar and the roll cage completely out of it, and then really assess this body and see exactly what it is. Like I said, my intent is to just buy a brand new lime green body and switch it out. But this one runs, drives, it's got brakes, it steers. It's a single port, probably 15 or 1600. Looks like all the brakes have been recently done. I see brand new brake hoses back there. As you can see, the dash is separate. So we're gonna get back in there, see if there's that dash bracing that Manx was famous for. And we're gonna take a look at the teardown. And if it's a real Manx, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing verified. So we'll be back. Okay, now that the buggy's in the shop, we're gonna tear this thing apart and really assess it. It's kind of a trip how this looks like it's a peak here. It's supposed to be flat, but you can see that that is supposed to be flat. So the body's a little twisted, a little warped. But is it a real Manx? Worst time of the day to be filming, and there's a bunch of crap in here. So I'm gonna put the camera down. I am gonna cut all the roll bar padding off of it and start cleaning out, take the seats out, just vacuum it, and start tearing this apart and see what we got. Okay, so the roll bar pad is now stripped off, and as you can see, Somebody did a botch job trying to raise the height of the roll bar. I don't want this roll bar. I'm cutting this roll bar out. I'm going to save the gas tank mount in there for now and cut the whole cage out. So I did a little sanding on the hood, and you can see this isn't the hood that came with the car, because we've got some bright orange, we've got some neon pink, and it was started out life as blue glitter. So you can also tell by the way this hood does not fit that it is not correct for this car. The dash, however, could be correct for the Manx, and as it looks like it is, and I feel that there is a support bar in there, so I'm going to get the Sawzall and get it all cut out. We also have spare tire hump and battery hump, and if you look, the original color of this body was baby blue, as you can see it in quite a few areas. Then it looks like it was painted white and then flat black. So you can see that somebody has gone down past the black to the white, and you can see a little bit of blue coming through here. So I'm going to get out the sander and I'm going to take it down a little further to get to the blue. But I do see light blue everywhere and no light blue on the hood, which is a good thing. So the hood's going to come off. This is just a little silent shop tour, but not really silent, I guess. It's got a new project in the shop. It's a Meyers Manx, original baby blue color. Been painted a number of times, changed around. It's got a different hood, but it's a runner and driver. And now it's mine. We're going to get it authenticated. The Donor 66 that's going to get dumped in the desert. And there is the Puma project that has been put on hold. And there's the citation. Got a pan ready to shorten. We got a pan up here that's already been shortened and is ready to roll. Hidden over on this side, I just completed this beam and 2 transmissions. So by this weekend we are going to be assembling another chassis. Okay, there's another spot that we need to look for here to see whether this is a Manx or not. And the original Manxes had a tube that ran from the rear bulkhead to the front bulkhead. They were these cardboard tubes that were fiberglassed into place for stiffening, and that they ran the wire through. And if you look here, you can see this is where that tube used to be, right here. You can see that this is all glassed in as a tube in here. And you can see somebody has cut it all away, but this line goes all the way down. And you can see that was all encapsulated like a tube. You can see the lines right there. So people, I do believe this is an original Meyers Manx. It's been heavily modified. You can see that the rear section has been cut off, you know, about 4 inches of it, because you can't even put a VW Bug taillight on the back of it. So it has been hacked quite a bit. But like I said, that's what's left of those tubes. See, you can see that that was fiberglass right into place there. All right, let's see what else we could find. Okay, another thing to look at are these support struts. I guess pre-1970 they had these support struts on here. I think they were front and rear. They bolted to the frame. and then to the fender. The one in the back is missing because they've chopped about 4 inches off the back. However, that looks to be like a support brace. And you can see inside here is where that tube used to be. And you can see that things have been cut and manipulated so bad. I think we're going to continue stripping this car down. In the next video, we will have this thing completely stripped down. We'll have the hood off. We'll take the dash out and assess what's going on. But you can see this is pretty jacked up. If it's a Meyers Manx, a real body, it is going to take an army to repair. I mean, look at this repair here. This is pretty good. Let's go underneath. I mean, it might be a real Manx body, but it might not be worth salvaging. But maybe I will get the certificate just to pass it along to whoever I give this body to. I'm definitely going to put a new one. See how the dash is coming apart right here? I'm going to sand it all down, look for more attaching screws. And then once it's completely stripped with this ugly ass roll bar out of here and everything, we will take some detailed pictures and send it over to the people at Meyers Manx and see if they want to verify this as a real Manx body. I painted the wheel well light blue so you can see it better, but it's in there. All right, that's it for now. I'm going to put this camera down and I'm going to go ahead and tear this car, continue tearing it apart. We're going to get the steering column out so we can lift this hood out and take a look at it underneath. And then we're going to get the Sawzall out and we're going to cut as much of this frame and roll bar as we can. So hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell because we are going to determine whether this is a real Manx body or not. Either way. Thanks for watching PHILA TV. Ciao.